project is the South West Digital Engagement Project. The aim of the project has been to work with a variety of museums across the South West, helping them to think about digital engagement in a more strategic way. The purpose of today was twofold really. It was to provide an opportunity to bring everybody together who'd been part of the project, to celebrate the success, to celebrate and share the learning that they've undertaken through the project, and also to think about the next step.
Well, we took part in the pilot project for the digital engagement, so I've come along today because that was 3 years ago. So I'm just talking a little bit about the impact the project had on us, where we are now, what's changed, what's different, what's improved, and also just to find out how everyone else has got on and to hear the talks. I've heard 2 this morning and they were really interesting.
This year one of our projects will be to create a website and get our collection such as it is online, and the subjects that are being discussed today are just perfect for what information we need.
We were very fortunate to be part of the South West Digital Development Programme, and we have been working with Tickbox Marketing, and they have helped us work with putting together a digital engagement strategy, which is fantastic for us because it means that we are able to look at how we're going to grow digitally. So how to engage our volunteers, how to engage our stakeholders, our trustees, basically try and get as many people in the organisation talking about the organisation.
There's a lot of sort of easy starter stuff that they've given us, a lot of free places to find information and kind of how to get going without needing a lot of capital.
Absolutely, our Facebook engagements have gone up and our Twitter clout score has raised as well, which is fantastic. We now have 2 volunteers who regularly do blogging for us on our WordPress blog too, and we have also engaged some of the front of house staff as well. Last month we were named the best company for doing Pinterest in Bristol by Shipshape magazine as well, so it really is working for us.
I think for us one of the absolute key things has been the ways in which we've been shown to how to embed it into everything else you do. There's so much for us to do in museums. It was very daunting, so just see it as an add-on, as something that enhances what you already do and helps what you already do, rather than creating an extra workload.
I think museums on the whole really embrace digital technology. They realise that they can engage directly with their audiences. The landscape's changed. To be a sustainable museum, you can't rely on funding. You really need to bring people to your museum, and you need to talk to people wherever they are, and that really is helped by using the digital platforms.
I think we're all open to digital and the benefits of that and what that could provide for us, but it was just putting it into a strategy really and thinking longer term about how we're actually going to achieve that, and I think that's been pivotal in making that happen for us.
There's a lot more opportunities out there for people that can be reached, not just in the local area but across the country and across the world.
I think there's a misconception of how you get the best out of digital engagement particularly, and I think there's one thing that Claire said, I think pretty well the first workshop. If you think of digital engagement, bad digital engagement is shouting at people, and think if you were trying to engage just on a one-to-one or personal, not digital, real life basis with somebody or with a group of people, you wouldn't go and stand on the threshold of a room and shout, would you? You'd come in and you engage with stories and find what interested you, find someone you wanted to talk to. And I think so much of museum digital engagement, poor digital engagement, is that shouting.
So we developed particularly talks today around preserving digital assets, around customer relationship management, software, and about putting collections online, because those came out as the key areas that the museums felt where they were moving into and still needed help to work on.
Give it a go, there's nothing to lose. It's really, really not labour intensive, and it's all super achievable, which is really important.